I just went down to Bed Bath & Beyond, and I'm going home a back way, not the highway, and it's a little bit higher elevation, and it is trying its darndest, the liquid coming out of the sky is trying its darndest to be snow. We're supposed to get some snow. It's not quite cold enough, but at a higher elevation, perhaps. I think it's taken me a month for all the excitement of being here to wear off. There's a lot of vacant places, boarded up and stuff. It's a lot of opportunity. I don't know how much paperwork and rigmarole you'd have to go through. This is kind of a back way. I don't know if I'll be able to go the back way all the way or not. Some of these little houses are pretty neat. Some of them are crap. I guess that's like anywhere. You hate to be one that takes care of your stuff and be next door to crap. So it's wow. And the people here are like people that live out in the middle of nowhere, you know? Something wears out, they just put it in the back of the lot, and that's it. Wine sap. I love wine sap apples. Well, let me put this away so I can get back home. It's pre-prepare time. I went down to Bed Bath & Beyond, and I got some sheer curtains, which are those there. I washed them, they're drying. But they were brown. And I looked at it and it said 100% cotton. And I knew that I could bleach them, and if it didn't turn out, it wasn't too bad of a deal because they were 50% off. And I was going to spend about that much anyway, but I got 2 panels for the price of 1 at a cheap price because I don't know why. And when they're a little bit dry, I'll iron them drier. Because I got myself a little mini ironing board, a tabletop ironing board. I know Brian says he has one and all that, but where am I going to store it? And to ask him for it when I want to iron something, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Then I noticed when I came in here to go pee, look at that! Look at that! That's how big it is. Oh, the poop meister. Sorry, I know that's gross, but man, where was he hiding it? It was about 11:30, and I was here watching some Mr. Bean on whatever channel. I don't know really how to do this dongle thing, but I found it. I watched a bunch of them, and then I thought, I really need to get a walk in. Somebody, Brian's truck was gone. Ashley's car was here, so I thought, well, maybe they left and went somewhere, because I didn't hear any dogs or anything. So I thought, I'll take a walk. And I planned my route, and I checked the phone, and it said it's supposed to rain about 1 o'clock. Well, it was already raining. So I thought, crap. Something else that was bugging me, and I hate it. I hate giving in to things that bug me, because I shouldn't. Was finishing up this window with sheer curtains. So you could see the neighbor's house, and there's a window there they could see in here if they wanted to. They might see kind of like a blob moving around in here. Not like they don't see that now, but I mean, you know what I mean. More fuzzy of a blob. And I had checked online, and they did have some marked down. Bed Bath & Beyond had some marked down. So, and I thought, well, usually I luck into something when I'm there. I love that store because usually in the clearance area, I luck into what I'm looking for. And it happened again. If I couldn't have the ones like I had back home, at the other home, for sheer curtains, then I wanted just plain. The ones I had back home had kind of a harlequin diamond shape sewn into them, which was kind of cool. You could see through them, but it was just kind of cool. They had those, but they only had like short window panels and a valance, and that's not what I needed. This window's, look how long it looks. I think it's like 5 foot tall or something, the window, and 6 foot wide. So I was looking and looking, and I found this beigey tan brown color of plain, it looked like linen, it's cotton fabric, and I thought, that's just what I need, except I want white. Then I saw that it was a 100% cotton, and I thought, I'll try dyeing it in bleach, which I did, and it worked. So, yay! What else? When I was on my way back, and it started kind of like snowing, or trying to snow. Ooh, it's looking more like snow! Look at that! You have to look against the dark green of the tree, but it looks like snow. And I decided not to go back the highway. It's not that far, I wanted to kind of see the lay of the land a little bit and figure out if I had to and couldn't take the highway, is there another way around? And yeah, there is. One of these days I'm going to make myself 2 or 3 pages of like map. So if I'm thinking of going to Home Depot, or if I'm thinking of going to Trader Joe's or whatever, I know exactly where to get off. You know, I may not, if I didn't have a map, I may not learn that for a long time. And I don't really go places unless I need something. And now that I'm pretty much established, I don't need to go anywhere until it's checking out, like Joshua Tree Park or some other place or some other event. Next week I have a Zoom Speak Italian thing, a meetup online on Zoom. I'm looking forward to that. There'll be me and 2 other people. 2 other ladies. One is the whatever of the group, the leader of the group, whatever. And I don't really know how much they know, and I understand a lot more than I can express because I'm afraid of making mistakes, so I don't speak it. But my German, I've been practicing that and reading a German newspaper that I got from George's German Deli. I'm probably sitting on it. And I can understand it. Siegfried and Roy, you know, the lion tamer white tiger guys? One had died a few years back, the other one just died. His last name is Fischbacher. The blonde guy, he's 81 or something, he died. He lived out in Palm Springs, apparently. That's only 28 miles from here. So, I had a nice drive back, got home. It's so quiet around here. I didn't really hear anybody unless, I think Ashley was home and the dogs were home, but I didn't hear peep one. Till later I heard vacuuming and I thought, oh, Ashley's home. She gets upset and vacuums. Ah, dearie me. So what did I do? I made a big pot of chili. Enough for 4 regular sized meals or 3 big meals in a small bowl. I had the small bowl and put the 3 decent sized bowls worth in the refrigerator. And then for supper, we had bratwurst, fried potatoes, and sauerkraut. Bratwurst, Bratkartoffeln, und Sauerkraut. And there were 3 bratwurst, 3 potatoes, and a pound of sauerkraut? What was it? They weighed it instead of, it was like a big can of sauerkraut. So, I doctored up the sauerkraut, put things in there like my grandparents would have, and then I squeezed the bratwurst out of the casing, 5 blobs per bratwurst, fried those up, divided those up, 1 in the bowl and 2 on put in the refrigerator container. Then put the potatoes in there, and then scooped in some sauerkraut, covered them up, labeled them, and put them in the fridge. So I have chili and or bratwurst for probably a week. The saga of waiting for the cook pot, I actually got online and talked to somebody in the Philippines named Rich. That's probably not his name, but that's what he called himself. And I said, look, I've been waiting. They said it was delivered on Wednesday. It wasn't delivered. I mean, my bedroom window is on the porch practically. I mean, I was here all day. We'll send out another one for you without charging. It should arrive Sunday, which is tomorrow. So when Ashley got home from work, she had her arms full of mail and a box. They put it in the post office box. All those mail things on a stick post. They have the big ones for like when you get a package. I thought it was going to be a little too big to put in there, so I was expecting it at the front door. Well, I got it, put it together, and I made the chili in it. Tonight I plan on making donuts in it. I don't know what to do. Should I call up and cancel that other one that's supposed to come tomorrow? No charge? Part of me feels bad. Another part of me says, I thought they were supposed to deliver it to the front door, so I don't feel bad at all. And another thing, was it yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday, I went to AutoZone where I bought a windshield wiper to replace the passenger side. It was starting to come apart. This was like 4 or 5 days ago, and I have not figured out how to put the doggone thing on. And I knew it was supposed to rain, so I stopped by there and I said, I hate to bother you. I was prepared to pay them like $5 or something if they, to put it on. I bought this, and the guy remembered me, because how many women go in an auto parts store? Not too many. And so I said, I bought this windshield wiper, and I can't figure out how the hell to put it on. Is there anyone that can help me? The guy goes, I'll help you. So he comes out to the car, and it was gray and windy and cold. And he's working on it, we're talking, and he's trying to put he finally got the old one off, and trying to put the new one in its place, and says, well, I don't think this is the right blade. And I said, well, it says in your computer that it is. I've been using a 20-inch, and the guy said 21-inch, and this is the one, and blah, blah, blah. So we went inside, and he looked it up, and he goes, yeah, that's what it says, but it's just not the right one. Let's see, OE. And it also had a little sign saying OE, which means original equipment. In other words, it's best if you buy it from the dealer, because they'll have exactly what you want, but God knows how much that would be. I had paid like $17 for a wiper blade. Really? And so he was looking, and he goes, well, here's one. This is a Bosch for $32. I thought, I didn't want to do that. And he goes, well, let's see if it fits. So we go outside, fit like a charm. And I said, well, I'll grab my purse and come in and pay the difference or what. He goes, nope, it's on me. I'm like, really? And it works like a charm, because it's raining today, and it works like a charm. So it rained, and it attempted to snow. If it still spits from the sky this evening, it'll be cold enough to snow, so who knows? It's very strange. This week ahead of us is supposed to rain like that and snow and stuff. And I apologize to anyone in Southern California. I didn't mean to bring it with me, but I did. I've been watching Malcolm in the Middle, first season. The first season, the first show, the wife, played by Patricia Richardson, who I follow on Instagram and Facebook. In the first one, the mister's standing there naked reading a newspaper with his leg up on the table, one leg up on the table, and she's shaving him with a straight razor. No, she had an electric razor, and she's shaving. He's like all hairy, and she's shaving his back, and she's shaving his side, and then he puts his leg up on the table. Oh God, that's why I like this show so much. Just so wrong. Bryan Cranston just knocks me out. So super talented, the guy. there are people that do not like him. Why, I don't know. He's so multi-talented. I mean, he can do serious, he can do funny. He's the one that played in Breaking Bad as a science professor that Heisenberg or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, I am going to write some skits, and I'm going to find the storybooks so I can make a tape for Felix. And I have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. I might wait until everybody's at work to try to put the curtain rods up and stuff. I don't want to upset them or make them anxious. Bought a little footstool, folds up. It could even fit in my purse, and it holds up to 300 pounds. Amazing, little plastic fold-up thing. I tried it at the store. I stepped on it and stood on it and wiggled. It works. There's a couple things that I can't quite get to around here, and just that much of a step up will help a lot periodically. So I done good today. Yeah, I did. I have to concentrate on finish putting stuff away, mostly paperwork, and do some paperwork. Find a doctor. And there's some insurance forms or something that came from, well, I don't know where they came from, Iowa or Missouri or somewhere, that I need to fill out. It says, well, we know that your mother, Constance E. Holick, passed away about, it's like 2 years ago. So I don't know I don't understand it. I may have to call my brother David and ask, what is this? I don't understand it. I really want to call him anyway. Let's see, 5:30 here, 6, 7, 8. It's 8:30 there. They're 3 hours behind. When I was in Missouri, it was only 1 hour ahead of me. So we are 1 hour behind Scott and 3 hours behind my brother David. I'll get it together. Maybe I'll call him tomorrow. Brian said he's been wanting to call Scott, FaceTime, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. Life is okay today. It's gray, gloomy, cold, rainy, a little bit of snow spitting here and there. That's more like it, I guess. Yeah. Upward and onward.